So then the Sprite String class has a glyph collection, which is of the vector type using the vulture sprite pointer. So I choose a vector because we want the data to be contiguous. So that way it's easier to render and iterate through the vector list. So on the public side, I have the sprite string specialized constructor. So it takes an sprite font and also the message as a string and the position that I want to display the string, and then the get height function as well as the get width and the render function that it actually iterates through the string, and then I'll just display the correct glyphs. Then the set function and also the set, which set the sprite font and also the message and as well as the position. So if we look into the Sprite String CPP, the specialized constructor, it will parse the string into individual glyphs for each of the characters, and then on the render, it'll just iterate through the vector, and then it'll just set the position given the dimensions that of the internal sprite string, and then it'll just proceed to render it using the current 2D camera. And the way we use the sprite string is pretty simple. So first we load a font. So here are some of the default, the fonts that were previously loaded. So in the actual HUD, I have a sprite font pointer, and I'll just call the sprite font manager to get the font 4, which is our destiny or our destined. Then in the actual sprite string pointer, I'll just create a new one given the font and then the message that I want to display and also the position on the screen given by pixel. Then on the draw 2D callback, I'll just call render on the message. And this is how the system diagram looks like. It's pretty well, it's the same as the sprite font. So the HUD owns two sprite string pointers, and the sprite string pointers have a reference to the sprite font file, and the sprite font has the reference to the texture, and then the HUD will just proceed to the regular procedure of the registration to the drawable into the scene. And that's pretty much how the sprite font system works.